Hi, good evening, and peace be upon you. Welcome to Poem Praise 2. Let's get back at it. In Love Trumps Game. Take 2 in Chapter 2. And let's pick up where we left off. Nima sighed. Mama, don't start that mess about Tops. He's a fantastic father, and you know it. Hattie bit her tongue tightly. Try asking your sister to watch your kids. You know it's over an hour drive to Myra's house, and it's a nice day for a long time, Nee. Stop making excuses. Fine, Mama, I guess. I can't go to a damn interview then. Like a spoiled child, Nima huffed and hopped up. She blew out a hard breath before stomping off in the direction of the small bathroom and then slammed the door. Well, you wanted to be a mother, so be one, Hattie mumbled. Then shouted in the direction of the closed bathroom door. And don't be slamming no doors in my house or using that kind of language with me. You not that damn grown. Smiling, Hattie went back to her program. Happy people with smiling faces were dancing to Blow the Whistle by Too Short. I'm the one that should have never had kids, she mumbled as she picked up her chilled lemonade and took a sip. She glanced over at her grandchildren, who hadn't said another peep the entire time. They were standing like stiff brown trees next to her love seat. As much as she hated to admit it, Brandon carried the same handsome hardness of his father, a head full of curly black hair, piercing dark eyes, the same strong jawline. Raynita, on the other hand, was a splitting image of Nima Jean, with her honey-hued complexion, thin lips, and large brown eyes. A smile could bring the deepest dimples to her plump cheeks. Poor things. Nita, why are you over there looking so sad? It was cute the way Nima kept the child's hair in neat cornrows with colorful beads dangling from the ends. Their shoes and outfits looked expensive, making them well-dressed kids for a mother that didn't have a job to speak of. You two look hot and hungry. How about some cold milk and some of Nanny's homemade cookies? Renita's eyes lit up. Nanny, you have chocolate chip? They're my favorite. I don't want no damn cookies. I don't want no damn chocolate chips, Brandon said with a scrunched up face. Peanut butter cookies taste better. Boy, you watch your mouth before you get a bar of soap in it. You start that cussing in my house and the next thing you'll be getting is a leather strap on your behind. Hell, I don't want no stupid cookies anyway. Brandon stuck his small chest out. I hate chocolate chip cookies. Hey, I said, watch your mouth. Good grief. Hattie got up and headed to the refrigerator for some cold milk. Renita and Brandon followed behind her like puppies. She fetched her cookie jar down from the shelf. I don't have chocolate chip cookies, but I have oatmeal raisins with walnuts. Both kids took a seat at her table. The day before, she baked 24 cookies, knowing her grandkids would be back over soon enough. You've tried the rest. Now try Nanny's best. She ignored Brandon's tight lip at the mention of a leather strap. The child didn't know it, but her words were mostly idle threats. The only time she had felt justified to take a belt to one of them was the day she had found Brandon hiding in one of her closets playing with the matches. The little fool had almost set her house on fire. "What about you, Brandon? You sure you don't want some cookies?" Hattie took pride in her baking and often contributed her baked goods to various church functions. The boy put his head down. "Suit yourself, then." No matter how much she tried to instill good morals into her grandchildren, the more it seemed like a losing battle. For a 7-year-old, Brandon knew more cuss words than she did, and didn't mind using them. Raynita, on the other hand, was plagued with sticky fingers more times than she could recount. The girl had been reprimanded for stealing small trinkets from some local store. Hattie had to hide her purse when Raynita was in her house. "Brandon, you sure you don't want some cookies?" Brandon glared at her with tight lips. "Nanny, can I have some more?" Raynita asked, after wolfing down 2 cookies and half a glass of cold milk. "I said I don't want no stupid cookies. Stop punking me." "Punking? What? Boy, please. Honestly, you're starting to act like your father every time I see you. And don't take that as a compliment." Brandon frowned up at her. "Don't be talking about my daddy either." He stood up with balled fist. "Boy, I'm 49 years old and this is my house. I can talk about what I want." Hattie fought the urge to laugh. In her heart, she knew that they were good kids, but she also knew their tendency for waywardness stemmed from a poor environment. The Crenshaw district, the area where Nema lived, was infested with people who had long given up on the idea of doing better. As a result, many lived in poverty, their normal lives filled with baby making for a payday, prostitution, drugs, and violence. "Is that how your mama teaches you to behave?" Her tone softened. "Nita, of course you can have more cookies." Then to Brandon, "And you, young man, you need to work on your attitude. You hear me?" Hattie was waiting for the boy to say something smart back when she heard her screen door being closed gently. Just one more sassy word from that boy's mouth and she'd whack him one good time to show him that she meant business. Next came the sound of a car engine starting up and the peal of tires spitting dirt as they sped away. Now that's the end of chapter 2. Now next is chapter 3 here on Poem Praise 2. So stay tuned. Somebody just left. They just snuck out the house and left. Yeah, they did. Kid drop off in chapter 2. For real? Nema, that's how you feel? Oh, snap. Okay, stay tuned because I will be hollering at you real soon here on Poem Praise 2. Later, y'all.